Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Depending on what time you're watching this, you can choose the one that fits best. Morning is the ing in the back of the throat, so it touches up high. Morning, and that won't have the connection with everybody. But you can make morning more casual by saying mornin, and then your tongue is in the front to make the N, and that can connect. Good morning, everybody, over here. Good morning, everybody. But usually, if I say morning, I'm using it in a shorter form, not the more formal good morning, everybody. I'll just say morning or good morning. Same with evening. You can say good evening, everybody. And there's only a connection between good evening and nothing between evening and everybody. But if you say evening, now the in will connect. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. There's no way to change afternoon to more casual, and so it will connect. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for pointing that out. Depends on how happy you want to sound about it, how polite you want to sound about it. Oh, thank you for pointing that out. Like, great, thanks. Or maybe you really are grateful and, oh, thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. Thank you can connect, doesn't have to. Instead of making a perfect for, it can be reduced to fur. Thank you, fur. Thank you for pointing. You don't have to say the T. It's okay if you do, if you say pointing, but the N and T, when the T comes after the N and the T is in the unstressed syllable, you can just put your tongue in the in position, pointing, and just skip the T. Pointing that out. The T will change to a D. Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't say any D. Thank you for pointing that out. Come on. This, you're going to emphasize the on and it'll connect. Come on. But if you want to make it sound like you mean come here, like, oh, come on, come here. If you want to make it sound like you're telling someone that they're kidding or you can't believe what they're saying, you're like, oh, come on, come on. And if you're frustrated, like, oh, come on, hurry up. Of course, if you're in a hurry, come on, come on, come on, come on. So, how you say it is going to change for every situation. Come on in. If you're inviting somebody into your house, come on in. We'll connect. Come on in. He lives in comfort. He lives in comfort. Lives in will connect. He lives in comfort and hold that final T. It would be a pipe dream. So you don't hear the T, the D, or the P. So it would be a pipe dream. You're just holding the T. It would be a pipe dream. So you don't hear any of those stop consonants. It would be a pipe dream. Trial and error. Trial and. So we don't have to say the perfect and. It can get reduced to just the n noise, but because we're coming from a consonant L, we have a little sound in between. Trial and. Trial and error. Trial and error. I want to see the starry sky. There's no connections here. Just remember that it's spelled with A's when we see wanna. That's kind of the casual accepted way of spelling it, but it really sounds like wanna. I wanna see the starry sky. A sense of unity. A sense of unity. There's a lot of uhs in here. And I've said in the past when you see the of, that of is really I'm going to put UH for the sound and a V, of. And if the word that comes after of begins with a vowel, then you don't have to say the no. If it comes if it comes before a vowel, you should say the V so that it can connect, like United States of America. If it comes before a consonant, you don't have to say the V. You can just say And in this case, the U in unity looks like a vowel, it looks like a U, but it actually sounds like a Y. So your tongue is starting in the Y position, U, and that's a consonant. So we don't have to say the I made this much more confusing than I intended to. A sense of unity. A sense of unity. Extenuating extenuating circumstances. You don't have to say any K, but your tongue goes to the K position. Extenuating circumstances. Casual acquaintances. You can say acquaintances, that's no problem, but it's another situation where this N is after the T, so you don't have to say the T. Acquaintances. This is like mountain. Um, Casual, the zh is like shh, but with voicing, so make sound in your throat. Casual acquaintances. And then we didn't have time for these, but we pronounced smooth sailing. I have to slow down for this because the TH is voiced. Smooth sailing. Chit chat. You don't hear the T on either one. Chit chat. What for? You don't hear the T in what. And this for, you have to say the or. You can't make it, well, you could. Some dialects will probably say what for. But more generally, we would keep the or because it's now the stressed word. What for? And we did some words. Soft, shot, shop. All have the ah vowel. And you don't hear the final sound in any of them. You just hold the T and hold the P. Soft, shot, shop. Silk, again, you won't hear the final K. Wrist, forget about the W and you don't hear the T. Wrist and wrist watch. Everybody, everybody. The BODY in everybody, nobody, somebody, anybody sounds like buddy, like my friend, buddy. But when it's by itself, like body aches and pains, I guess, body, then it's the body. Waste like trash and waste on your body is the same. Waste. Then you don't hear the final T. Apple. This is where you can think of it as pull, and I usually describe the pronunciation of pull as holding your tongue in the L position first and then making the P. Apple. So when you open your lips for the P, your tongue is already making the L sound. And hold the L sound for a little longer than you might think you need to so it can be heard. Because even if it's in the right position, if you go too fast, you won't hear it. Apple, apple, instead of apple, apple. Oh, inevitable, inevitable. Lots of syllables. Casual, casual. All right, that's it. It was good to see everybody after missing last Wednesday. Um, and I will see you next Wednesday or maybe next Tuesday for pronunciation.